everything that's mentioned here, you know, it's kind of like a how-to guide for how to raise a freaking toddler. Hi guys, I'm talking a little bit softly because my son is in the next room. Today is his first day trying to sleep on his own in his room, so I'm trying not to wake him up. The good thing is I get to use this room again for videos, but I feel like I'm taking this whole separation thing a little bit hard because I think I'm the one feeling very anxious. It feels like he's leaving the nest, although it's to the next room, so very exciting times. So yeah, it's January favorites, you guys. I can't believe it's already the end of January, but actually January has been a pretty long month. A lot of things happened in January. I was sick towards in the beginning. I had like really bad migraines and stuff happening, and I had to take like just time off to heal myself up here. And I had to extract a tooth. My wisdom tooth was acting up. I've been procrastinating on getting something done for the longest time. I finally had to take it out, but it was very like, what else happened? Lots and lots of things happening at work. I'm learning a lot of things. I have to pick up a lot of things, so it's been a good challenge. I'm kind of trying to stay afloat. Mika is doing so well. He is just growing up really fast. We're already starting to look at weekday play schools for him, so yeah, lots of things to come. So I just realized that you guys couldn't see my candle because it was back there, so I've moved it here just so that I look a little bit more vloggy, like a professional vlogger, which I am totally not. So I have some cool things to share with you guys. I'm gonna start off with some makeup products. So I got the Charlotte Tilbury Advent Calendar. They only had like 12 products in there, but they are made up of really good quality, like expensive products. Some of the products are actually full size, so I've only opened half of that Advent Calendar. This is the Eyes to Mesmerize, and it's in Jean. Oh, I should get this for Jean actually. This would make a very nice gift for her. Jean's one of my best friends. So what it is it's a very nice eye mousse which you could literally just slather across your eyes. Well, not too much, but actually you need so little of this product. I've used this so much, but you can barely see that I've touched it really. I usually put like a nice eye base before I put this on, but other than that I just slather it all across my eyes, and you can go crazy like in the inner corners and all the way up. It has a very nice sheen to it. You look a little bit more brightened up. You actually look like you got enough sleep. It's just a very pleasant shade to wear, so I highly recommend this, and I'm gonna get this for my friend Jean because how can you not? Okay, next, also to do with eyes, I have been loving these Color Shock. Is it Color Shock? No, it's the Super Shock shadows by Colourpop. This particular color is in the shade La La. It is a gorgeous bronzy color. You apply these shadows with your finger, and it's just one of the most easiest products ever. I always recommend this particular brand to my friends. I absolutely love it. This particular shade I was basically wearing up throughout the week because it was just so easy to wear. It lasted throughout the day. It's just a really nice product. So if you're someone who doesn't want to bother yourself with brushes and figure out how to use all that, I highly recommend these Colourpop Super Shock shadows. I got a couple of these for my sister as well because I think it's just easy, especially for people who are not like crazy makeup lovers like me. It's just a really good product. This gel liner, it's my favorite gel liner. This is the Mamonde gel liner. It looks very sleek, very matte and black. This is in black. Everything else is in Korean, so I can't decipher for you, but it comes in a pot like that, and this is how the product looks like. So I do not know how to use gel liners. I don't. I've tried a lot and I always end up ruining the look, and it's just not something that comes really naturally to me. But for some reason the formula or the brush, so the brush actually comes out like that, is very convenient. Something about the combination works, and I usually, when I have very nice eyeshadows on, I would not like risk it by putting on a gel liner because I'm scared that it will ruin the shadow. But with this, I'm very confident. So the advantage of using gel liner is it doesn't budge and it just stays throughout the day. So if you're attending very important events, etc., gel is the way to go. It's just that it's usually quite challenging to put on. So if you're like me and you are gel liner challenged, I highly recommend you to check this particular one out. Usually after I use the brush, I just kind of wipe it with a wet wipe and I dry it out before I put it back into the bottle. Last eye product, this is also from the Advent calendar, the Charlotte Tilbury one, and this is a sample. I believe this is the full fat lashes. Cute, the packaging, so very nice. So I don't know if it's because I always find that when I use sample mascaras, they usually work really well, and then when I buy like the full size, I'm not too sure what like the big hype was about. I don't know whether it's because when it's sample size, everything kind of get condensed in a small bottle, but in any case, this mascara is really good. It's very lengthening, and it's easy to apply. The bristles are like no nonsense type of bristles, so it does give the right amount of thickness and length to your lashes, which is something that I definitely need because I barely have any lashes. So one lip product, this is one of those products where I use it all the time. It's always in my bag. It's one of like the constants in my bag, and I love it, but I rarely mention it in videos. So it's one of those unsung heroes, and it's the Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream. It's the lip cream. So it looks exactly like a lipstick. I'm almost finished with this tube. This particular one doesn't have any shade, but they do sell the ones with shade. They have like a darker color and they have like a peachy rose color. So I absolutely love this lip balm. It's one of my favorites because it's like a no-nonsense lip balm. You can just take it and you can just like literally smear it across your lips and be good for the day. And the best part is, as you can see, it doesn't really melt away. I hate lip balms that just kind of melt because I think we tend to be a little bit more violent with lip balms, so there's a lot of pressure that we put against it, but this one has stuck it out, so pretty good quality. I would say this is the last beauty product. It is the SK-II Facial Treatment Gentle Cleanser. That in the morning when you feel so sucky that you have to wake up and go to work, this just makes the journey a lot nicer. You only need very little product of this. It smells amazing. It smells like flowers and nature, and yeah, it just really smells very nice. You know, you just foam it up onto your hands and on your face, and it just feels very nice. I don't know how else to describe it. It definitely does a really good job at cleansing your face, and I love that it comes in a squeezy bottle, so you can use like as much as you want. I have like 3 backups of this. So this next item is something that I picked up, I think in December thereabouts, because I was feeling very unsure about my capabilities as a mom, and I think a lot of because of a lot of reasons, you know, sometimes it could be due to you get told that the way you're doing things is wrong, or you know, you just feel like sometimes I go for weeks not researching about anything to do with how to raise a toddler, and then suddenly I get panic attacks thinking, oh my god, am I not doing something I should be doing by now? Or you hear like certain things that you should be doing or certain things you shouldn't be doing, and you wonder whether am I doing the right thing. So it's very similar to the feeling that I felt when he was a newborn and when I didn't know what to do. And I remember that one of the one of the items that really helped me get through that was the book, which is The Baby Whisperer, which was a gift from my dear friend Irene. And so I decided, you know what, if I'm back at this place in my mind, I need to do something similar. So I looked for a book. It took a while because there's not a lot of bookstores left in Singapore, you guys. I only know of MPH and Kinokuniya. Bookstores are going extinct. But anyways, I was in MPH and I saw this book and I kind of read a little bit of it. It is from the same range as the What to Expect When You're Expecting, which is a very, very famous book that you can read if you're pregnant. But this is the What to Expect in the Second Year. So this has everything that you need to know about raising a child between the ages of 12 months to 24 months. I think I'm like maybe a quarter way through. I'm kind of this much. It is very challenging to find time to read it. Sometimes when you read a self-help book and you just don't agree with what's in there, but thankfully for me, I'm quite aligned to whoever wrote this book, Heidi Merkel. And I am very grateful because everything that is mentioned here is backed up by research. Everything that's mentioned here, you know, is kind of like a how-to guide for how to raise a freaking toddler, and it goes everything from brushing your teeth to how to put him to sleep to how to get him started, potty training, all that good stuff. So I highly recommend this book if you are in the same mental place as I was, which is being lost and not knowing what to do. I highly recommend this. Together with this book, the only time where I actually have time to read it is actually at night. So I try to cover off like 1 or 2 or 3 pages before I go to sleep, and I needed a night light, so I went on Amazon Prime and I got a night light, and this is a very basic one. It's called Candle by Oyster Tree. I think this is one. So that's how it looks like. It's a very basic night light. So I just clip it onto a couple of pages, and the light, there's 2 brightness. So it's on right now, and it does a really fantastic job at just helping me to read the book. So I just wanted to mention that because I've been using it a lot, and I love the fact that it's like kind of, it's foldable and you can just kind of carry it around even if you're traveling. So I love that. Okay, last item is something that has, I think, kept me healthy. So the flu and the bugs are around in Singapore this past month. So many bugs going around, you guys. Like, people are getting sick and etc. So there were days that I just felt very, very heaty and very sick. I felt like I had a sore throat. I felt many things. So my friend Val in the office, she has been buying me a lot of herbal tea, but on top of that, I have really been enjoying this particular tea. It is by a company called Griffin. It's blended and packed in Singapore, so I think it's a Singaporean company. So the one that I particularly like is this one. Is lemon ginger mint, and I read that if you feel like you have a lot of phlegm, lemon and ginger is really good, and I do like mint, so this was great. So it comes in very cheap packaging. So each package looks like this, and I've recommended this to my mom. So there's little sachets in there. They don't have like that little string, so I basically just put the whole thing in my cup, and then I just put hot water. I really like this. It's very calming. It helps in my phlegm. I sometimes have it like every morning, and then I even have this in the office because sometimes I just feel very heaty and I feel very phlegmy in the office, so I would use this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this January favorites. If you have any favorites you want to share with me or you think I should try out, please leave it in the comment section below. Please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. That would make me very happy, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.